Now somehow last time I turned on time-lapse mode, so definitely want to avoid that one again. Alright. Let's do it. It is Sunday morning, 6 a.m.ish, maybe 10 past. Heading to the gym to do the final session of the week until we're back into it for a new week tomorrow, which is going to be exciting. Annoyingly, I've still got a little bit of a lower back little spot of pain from a leg workout I did on Wednesday, but I can't let that keep me down. I mean, it can go either two ways. You can either use, if you're looking for any little excuse, this is a perfect one not to go, right? Oh, lower back sore, can't do it, especially on a leg session. But at this point in the game, you can't let anything stop you or hold you back from going. There's plenty of movements you can do without engaging the lower back. So that's it for the gym talk. I'll cut it there. So last week went pretty interestingly business-wise. A lot of things happened that I didn't think were going to happen, particularly the production outage I had. I think that happened on Wednesday. I recorded a video on that if you want the detail, but essentially all of our servers melted down due to some stupid maintenance issue. And then I had a hectic morning dealing with calling up support for Azure, where we host all our servers, and they couldn't do anything, and then having to kind of do a full rebuild of all of the servers over a few hours. So that was a fun disaster recovery test that I didn't want, but unlike a disaster recovery test, this was actually the real thing, so it was good. Full outage restored in, I think it was like 4 hours or something, maybe 5 hours. So that was an experience. Logged that one away. But then I got some other good things done. So my office at home's looking pretty solid, so that I can start recording YouTube vids. I've recorded the first one all around tax strategies, capital gains tax strategies in particular. So that's a big one for the Navexa customer base. So I recorded that footage. I've sent it off to the editor, and I'm using this guy over in Serbia actually. So I've seen some of his other work, and it looks pretty good. And this is a relationship I'm hoping to. If he does a good job, then that's really going to free up time, because while I can edit videos, I'm not like a master at it. I can do basic cutting and stuff. So getting someone who's good at it to not only take that work off me, so I've got more time to work on other things, but it's just going to produce much more high quality stuff, you know. So that's exciting. So if that's good, I'm going to be able to record videos, send it off, he will send it back, bam, onto the Navexa YouTube channel. So I got a lot of awesome stuff planned, particularly around tax time, which is coming up in a couple of months. So I think because our software does so much hardcore stuff around tax, rather than just producing your normal tax report that you're obligated to do, I think it's a really good opportunity to kind of educate a lot of our users and a lot of potential users as well on what you can do with our product. So very excited. Tax is exciting once you know how it works. because it's no longer something that's just like happening to you and that you begrudgingly pay. It's something you can actually have a strategy to navigate and pay only what you're required to pay. I think a lot of people end up overpaying in tax and they don't even know it. But that was last week. Got a few things done. Coding this particular feature for an announcement that's coming soon. This is a feature unlike anything we've ever done before. It's a community-based feature. That's all I'm really going to say. I think it's going to be quite interesting how people are going to use this. So it's going to be awesome to get out there, and it involves working with an outside partner outside of Navexa. So bit of an interesting one there, but I think it's going to be cool for our customers and potentially new customers as well. Alright, so we're pulling into the gym / McDonald's entrance, and the car park is empty, which is what I like to see. This is why Sunday gym sessions are the best, because I essentially get to rock up, use the things that I want to use. No one's around, which is fantastic. So I'm going to use this time as a bit of get my workout in, go as hard as I possibly can, but also a bit of meditation, I guess, to mull over the week, get my thoughts in order, ready for tomorrow. But we'll get in there, we'll finish the session, we'll come back and we'll finish this chat. Alright, this time try not to put it in time-lapse mode. Focused. You better be focused, man. Swear to God. Alright, clip on the mic. So, finished the session. Went pretty well. I had to work around my sore lower back, but there's, like I was saying before, there's plenty you can do. You can work around injuries. You don't need to kind of fully give up, but it's something I've had to learn over years. I've definitely just gone in and re-injured myself again, but you know, experience counts for something. So it's Sunday today, so it's not a work day. So what happens on my Sunday, I get home after the gym, straight into getting all the boys up, because we go to swimming lessons. And today both boys have a swimming lesson at the same time, which is good. Means we can get out of there. And then we'll do kind of a family drive somewhere, I think. I think that's the plan. So it's good, I think. Sunday I try and mute intercom so I don't see any support tickets. I really do try not to think about business, but I always fail at that. It's still a work in progress. I don't know how it is for other business owners or other people doing their own thing, but it's not something that can be switched off, which I think is what keeps me going, because I can't switch it. I don't want to switch it off, really, and that's probably the reason I think that I can't switch it off. Because fortunately I've found something that I really enjoy doing, which is creating businesses, building products. Particularly as a software developer, I get to create things, and it's hard to kind of explain to non-developers what it's like, Because people think of creative things like art or like photography or, you know, making music and writing a book or whatever that might be, but software development is extremely creative. And it's hard because I can read code. When I'm building something in my mind, it's like building a epic skyscraper. You can see like all the different components and how they're going to work together, how the database is perfectly designed for the business logic to kind of calculate a performance for an investment. And the only way I can kind of describe it would be like watching an actual builder creating this awesome architectural structure where everything just seamlessly works together. And so, yeah, I find software development extremely creative. And that's kind of my creative outlet. So being able to build something, and then on top of that, being able to turn it into a business where you can help other customers, you can generate income from it. It's just so good. But over the next few years with AI coming through, like my oldest boy is 4, youngest is nearly 4 months. I don't really know if software development's going to be a thing I can recommend to them, you know, because the speed at which AI is coming, even myself, I don't have to do a lot of intense thinking about code anymore. I can just write up something really rough, throw it into ChatGPT, tell it what I'm trying to do, and it'll just spit out, here's the code, and I have a look over it and I'm like, yeah, that looks pretty good. Copy paste it in, give it a quick test, yeah, it looks good. And it's like, it's made me kind of a much lazier programmer, which I don't necessarily think is a bad thing. But now even with basic stuff where it's like, I know how to do it, and it might take me only 10 minutes to do it, but I can chuck it in ChatGPT and it'll spit out the answer in under 30 seconds. And detaching myself from I'm a software developer to I'm trying to create a profitable business, those little 10-minute time savings all throughout the day add up, all throughout the week add up. So I can claim back hours and hours of time because I'm using AI. So I can only imagine, like in 5 years from now, I might not even have to write rough code to give it first. It might just me ask it, I need this, here's the code. So anyway, I'll leave you with that. I'm pulling up at home. The day is about to kick off now, really. Gym is my own personal time. Once I'm home, it's family time. So I hope you're having a good end of the week, or start of the week if you're one of those Sunday people. Not all about that. Monday's clearly the start of the week. Come at me. So, if you're after relaxation, get after it.